Accidental Inventions. Source, Wired. By visualgk.com. Walter Jaeger. Smoke detector. Jaeger accidentally invented the smoke detector, while working on a poison gas sensor. In the 1930s, Jaeger's childhood friend died, because of an accident with gas, in their hometown, Wengen. The physicist was determined to prevent these accidents, and decided to build a poison gas sensor. His prototype was designed to make noise when poison gas entered the sensors, binding the ionized molecules, but it didn't work. Out of frustration, he lit a cigarette, and the smoke altered the electric current of the sensor device, prompting it to ring. Dr. Alexander Fleming. Penicillin. Fleming accidentally discovered penicillin in 1928. He came back from a 2-week vacation, and noticed that part of the culture he had been working on had been contaminated by mold, which had prevented the growth of bacteria. This mold was later identified as Penicillium notatum. He ran tests, and found that it had an antibacterial effect on Staphylococci, the bacteria he was working on. However, Fleming failed to stabilize and purify penicillin by himself. He discontinued penicillin studies in 1931, which were completed by Ernst Chain and Howard Florey. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1945, alongside Florey and Chain. Wilson Greatbatch. Implantable cardiac pacemaker. Greatbatch was working on an oscillator to record heart sounds. In 1958, he accidentally installed a resistor with a faulty resistance into the unit, causing the device to produce electronic pulses instead of recording. Greatbatch realized that the device could be used to monitor the rate of an unhealthy heart, and collaborated with Dr. William Chardak and Dr. Randa Gage to make the device small enough for human implantation. In 1969, the first human patient used the implantable cardiac pacemaker. Dr. Percy LeBron Spencer. Microwave. While working at Raytheon Manufacturing Company, Spencer was standing near an operating magnetron when he noticed that a candy bar in his pocket had melted as a result of magnetron's emissions. He tested other items, like popcorn kernels, which popped, and eggs, which exploded. He filed a patent in 1945 for a metal cooking box powered by microwaves, marking the inception of microwave cooking technology. He assigned the rights of his invention to Raytheon. Dr. George Nicholas Papanicolaou. Pap smear. Papanicolaou studied sex determination in guinea pigs, which involved harvesting eggs just before ovulation. However, he killed many guinea pigs before finding one that was just about to ovulate. He came up with a less destructive method, using vaginal swabs and smear slides to track guinea pigs' menstrual cycles. He decided to study human patients, starting with his wife. His unexpected discoveries were malignant cells, and many asymptomatic cancer cases. Pap smears are now a standard procedure for detecting and preventing cervical cancer. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. X-rays. Röntgen was a professor at the University of Würzburg when he started researching cathode rays in 1894. While working in his Würzburg laboratory, Röntgen accidentally discovered X-rays. He was experimenting with electron beams in an empty glass container called a hit-off tube. Using a fluorescent screen, he observed the electron currents, but he noticed the screen still lit up, even at a distance from the tube. He placed his hand between the tube and the screen, which revealed the outline of his bones. He realized he had just discovered a new form of radiation, which he named the X-ray. Please like, share and subscribe. visualgk.com